Hello and welcome to the Wrack blog for August 13th, 2014. Once again, my name is Brad, and I want to talk a little bit today about some things we've been up to in terms of development. But I want to start with the fact that we just went to QuakeCon last month. You know, between SGC and QuakeCon, those two stops were pretty much our entire publicity tour. We were hoping to go to PAX, but unfortunately won't be able to this year. So we'll have to see in the future. But yeah, so I mean, we went to QuakeCon this past month. We were actually exhibitors this year. In years past, we've just kind of gone to the BYOC area and just kind of set up our computers there and hope people notice the cool game we had set up on our computers and wanted to check it out, which actually did happen quite a bit. But this year, you know, it was all official and everything. It was really cool to see our logo on the big all the sponsorship materials, the boards they had set up, and the T-shirts that they gave out. So that was just a really cool thing. But you know, we had a ton of people come by our booth. We got to meet a lot of you out there. Certainly do say hi in the comments if you were there. But you know, we just got all sorts of great feedback on the game. You know, people loved it. We had 2 stations set up, and they were busy pretty much the entire time. So it was just really awesome. I mean, we were just thrilled with the feedback, including the feedback from one John Romero. It's amazing. It's the 1 year that we're exhibitors, and you know, we go there, we have all our ducks in a row. That's the 1 year that you know, he happens to be there. And for those of you who don't know, and I expect most of you to know who he is, but John Romero is one of the co-creators of Doom. So you know, definitely quite the legendary figure. And boy, did he live up to it. I mean, just absolutely the nicest guy in the world. You know, just so engaging, so energetic, and just, you know, he just had this total rock star appeal to him. And it just, you know, but I mean, he was just such a nice, outgoing guy and everything. You know, played Wrack, had all sorts of ideas and comments and everything. And, you know, he ended up loving the game without us even provoking, you know, asking him to. He went ahead and wrote "Wrack is great" on a T-shirt and gave it to us, which was just, you know, it was just awesome. You know, I mean, obviously Doom is a huge inspiration for Wrack, and you know, to have one of the, you know, creators of that, you know, just express how much they enjoyed Wrack. It's just such an awesome thing. So, you know, between Keiji Inafune with, you know, Mega Man at SGC the week before, and John Romero of Doom at QuakeCon, just, oh man, just a couple of huge endorsements from just absolute legends, and just it's a wonderful thing. Just, you know, very, it's just awesome. So, you know, I mean, QuakeCon just ended up being we just had a blast. Just got to meet so many people, got to spread the word a little bit, got some great feedback, and we just had a great time. So a lot of people at QuakeCon were asking, like, you know, so when's this gonna be out? When's this gonna be out? And we were looking at a September release. So, you know, hopefully. That doesn't give us too terribly much time, but you know, we are looking at releasing in late September, so we're gonna do our best to try and get everything all done. But we should have an official announcement in that regard at some point here shortly, and we should have something else to announce, hopefully in the next week or so. You know, it's hopefully next week sometime we'll be able to, you know, kind of tell you what we've been up to, and what you know, kind of some of the stuff we have planned for the future beyond this release. So we'll see. You know, that should all be pretty exciting. So hopefully you can also tell from this video here, kind of some of what we've been up to in terms of the development of the full release. Basically, we've been in like really hardcore polish mode. You know, just kind of really getting everything all really refined and polished. You know, we've gotten a couple new fonts licensed, so you know, we can really mix up the, you know, we can really do a lot more in terms of the graphics, you know, The text graphics. So, you know, like the chain graphics have been all redone, including the finisher graphics, and you know this is all going to impact the menu graphics and intermission graphics, which should be coming online here pretty soon, hopefully in about the next week or so. So, you know, those are a couple areas that haven't really gotten any attention up to this point. It's just kind of been blank screens with text, and that should be looking really good here pretty soon. So we've been up to that. Also, like the lighting has been, you know, we're doing a lot more tweaking and polishing of that. You know, I think I'm trying to include level 1, you know, depending on how long this goes, level 1 in this video, but that's been brightened a whole bunch. You know, it's really looking nice now. We fixed up some light mapping little bugs and glitches, so hopefully there shouldn't be any little visual glitches like that are noticeable. Another thing we're looking at doing, as those of you who like us on Facebook already know, and if you don't like our page, why not? But we're giving each level a big secret. Usually this is like a more elaborate, requires more brains to figure out kind of secret. A great example is that the beginning of level 3, I'm not going to spoil how to get it, but you know, most of you see across that giant lava pit, you know, there's a secret over there, and you know, that's when you got to use your brain to figure out. And usually these require something elsewhere to happen in the level, hint hint, to allow you to get that secret. Usually, most of the other secrets, it's once you figure it out and you kind of figure out where to jump or whatever, you can access it. But usually these big ones take a little bit more in terms of thinking and all that. So we're looking to give each level one of these, and that's been a lot of fun. You know, kind of retrofitting these sorts of secrets on there. Yeah, so I mean, usually these take into account the individual levels mechanics. So I posted a screenshot on the Facebook page of the one for level 5, and because one of the main mechanics of that level is the spike balls. And by the way, I'm a jerk. But that secret involves basically jumping on spike balls and some other stuff to make sure that you can actually survive that trip, assuming you don't fall into the lava or anything. So those have been a lot of fun. Just about have all of them all either planned out and or implemented. I haven't decided about level 1. It seems like it probably should have one, but I don't know. We're gonna have to try and figure out how to work something in there without destroying the flow of the level and, you know, being too tedious. I wouldn't want it to be like, you know, you go later in the level, hit a switch or something, and then you have to backtrack a whole bunch. That would just make the level really tedious and annoying to play. So I don't know. We'll have to be creative there. But yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps up everything in terms of development that's going on recently that is worth talking about. So I think that's going to do it for this edition of the Wrack blog. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.